Hey, what's up you guys, this is N236, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a Lego Doctor Doom figure. So, here he is. Okay, now that I've finally gotten him in focus, let's start the tutorial. So, things you're going to need are a green Sharpie, a black Sharpie, and a red Sharpie. The red Sharpie, preferably with the other side, the fine tip, or just a fine tipped red Sharpie, because that's how you're going to do the eyes. So, you start out with some kind of Jedi cloth for the body. And what you do is you Sharpie that green so that it gets like around the middle part, and you kind of want to leave the middle part like either plain or Sharpie it black right here. So then that's how you do the body. And then for the arms, you use light gray arms and then dark gray hands. And then the legs is a dark gray middle thing and 2 light gray legs. And then for the cape, you use a regular green cape. But as you can see, it's not exactly the same shade as the Sharpie green, so you can just Sharpie the cape green. You can do it on both sides, but it really only matters for the back side. So you can Sharpie that, and make sure you don't Sharpie it in too much, because then it gets really dark. So yeah, that's the cape. And then you have the regular hood. I use a dark gray hood because that's one of the colors that goes with it. I didn't want to Sharpie it green because I don't have a lot of hoods, and well, I think that would kind of be like a waste. And so if you want to do if you want to make a green hood, then what I suggest is using whiteout to go over a hood that you don't want to use or that you don't like, and then going over, after it dries, go over it in green Sharpie. And that's how you get the green hood for that. And so now for the head. The head is probably the hardest part. So the head is the hardest part, and it kind of looks like a robot head. So what you're going to do is you're going to start out with the black Sharpie, and you're going to use the fine tipped end, and you're going to, it kind of works like making Iron Man, but a little bit more. You'd make a mouth. You can make just a line, or you can make like a black rectangle for the mouth, and then you do 2 lines on the sides of it, and the lines go up, around, and up towards the top of the head on both sides. You can do that as symmetrical as possible. Obviously I couldn't get it, it's really hard, but you do that, and then you can do a nose, or you don't have to, since it's a Lego. Most Legos don't have noses. So what I did is I made a triangle, and then I put a line in the middle, because that's kind of what Dr. Doom's nose looks like. And then for the eyes, this part was really hard. You start out with using a Sharpie pen, like no, not a Sharpie pen, sorry, a whiteout pen, and you'd make 2 little dots for his eyes, and if they're too big, that's okay. You can just let it dry, and then you go over it in the fine tip black Sharpie, and you'd make kind of rectangles, but then they're kind of going up this way, so it's kind of like a type of trapezoid. Or you could just do a triangle with the point going this way, like towards the middle of the face. But I did it this way, so it kind of gives it that like robotic look. And so you'd go over the white out after it dries, like that, and then you'd use a fine tip red Sharpie, and you would make two little dots for the eyes to kind of make it look evil. You can make the eyes green if you want. You can really make them any color, but I think the red just kind of gives it like a defined evil look. And that's how you do the face of it. And for the side parts, it really doesn't matter how high you go or if you mess up a little, because the hood goes over it, so it looks like that. But yeah. And so once everything's dried and all your parts are ready to go, you just put them together like this, and now you've got a Dr. Doom figure. So yeah, this is how I would make one. If you have any ideas on different ways on how to make Dr. Doom, just make a video response or comment. Most people never do, but you know, whatever. So thanks for watching. I hope this tutorial was helpful. Click here to check out some of my other tutorials. So yeah. Thanks for watching. This has been N236, and just please rate, comment, subscribe, and hope you liked it. Thanks.